I'm Jenna, or Jenna Cat, and welcome to my channel. I create a variety of videos here on YouTube and also stream on Twitch. If you'd like to give my channel a subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. And if you want to follow me over on Twitch for my live streams, I'd super appreciate that as well. A link to my Twitch account will be in the description below. For today's video, we are going to go into my process of how I built my Disney Dreamlight theme park. This has been my biggest build in Dreamlight Valley thus far. The closest would be my Christmas village, but this I think is slightly bigger than my Christmas village. And the items I use are definitely a lot bigger. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into that speed build. All right, so first we've got me clearing out my old theme park in Dreamlight. I had created the small one in my plaza, and then once we got all of the new items with the Park Star Path, I was like, you know, this has to be bigger and better, so let's find a new place to put everything. And I was so excited about this build that I even drew a little sketch to help me plan for it. If you want to see more in-depth tour of my original theme park build and my horrible sketch, you can check out my stream VOD from April 10th on my YouTube channel. That was me starting this build. As you can see, I'm talking to the camera. So I started with my focal point of my build, which was topiary. I couldn't decide what I wanted the center at first, but I went with the figment topiary because it's so pretty. And then I wanted to surround it with these hedges. I don't use these hedges much, but I really like how they look, so I wanted to incorporate them somehow. And then I'm just putting down some basic path to sort of help lay out my ideas. And then putting down a bunch of items and putting them in vague areas. Some of them I'm just piling off to the side until I know what I want to do with them. And then these benches, I couldn't decide at first how I wanted those benches, and then I ended up going with just 2 benches on either side. And this is like my Pixar area. If you've been to California Adventure and Disneyland, they have the Pixar Pier. Used to be something else, I cannot remember what it used to be, but Pixar Pier, that's fairly new. And they have like a little game center, which I will build here in a little bit. But yeah, so I started on my Pixar Center and then making a path to the teacups. My biggest gripe with decorating, okay, no, I have many gripes with decorating in this game, but one of them is that it's impossible to make things center or line up, and it just drives me insane. I feel that way in Animal Crossing. In Animal Crossing, it's more so poor planning, but this is just like, no matter what I do, I can't get things to line up center, and it drives me insane. And then I'm putting in some white picket fence. I love how the white picket fence looks so much. And I think it helps kind of divide the areas and gives it a little bit more interest to it. Now here I'm gonna make like a little zigzag, almost like a line divider there. So you can wait in line. And then I couldn't decide how I wanted my gaming center to look, so I messed with that for a little bit, gave up for a while, added more to my focal point. I wanted to make it, kind of give it like a rounded edge look. And added some flower beds. Oh, and then my game quit. I freaking hate it when that happens. Had to redo some stuff, but you know, it is, it's really annoying. I'm not gonna say it is what it is. It's super annoying that my game quits all the time. adding some lighting. I wanted to go with nice colorful lights because Disneyland is so colorful. I love those Small World towers, they're so cute, and I love that they play the Small World theme. Walking around my area to get a feel for how it looks when you're in it, crafting some more items. The amount of times I had to craft more of that brick road path or stone road path, whatever, is insane. I needed so much more of that than I really ever anticipated. Honing in more on my Pixar area here and deciding to put the games off to the side of the Ferris wheel. And I even mess with them a little later on in the video. And that is going to be my like Cars Ride area. If you've been to California Adventure, they have a Cars Ride and it's super duper fun. This is like a super small version of that because I don't have enough room to make it anywhere near as extreme as the actual ride itself. And then here I'm trying to make the line for the teacups. Elsa's Cave is going to be like a character meet and greet. So like Elsa, obviously. That's where people can go get pictures with Elsa and a super cute, like stylized, icy theme to her area. And then I made like a little music performance area or show in the Pixar area. And those trash cans, I just use so many of those trash cans. They're so freaking cute. I love them so much. And I start to draw a path into the picnic area, then I take it away because it would just take too many stone paths. And I wasn't sure if I liked it. I kept it grass for a while, and then you'll see at the end I did end up adding that gold path. Used a balloon arch. So I used the blue and silver for Elsa's. Oh, my game quit on me again. Used the blue and silver balloon arch for Elsa's area, and the red, yellow, orange, black, whatever, one for the picnic area. And then I wanted to work on the entrance a little bit, gave up because I wasn't sure how I wanted it to look. Adding some placeware. There, now I'm working on the... Nope, gave up on the entrance again. Now we're working on the entrance. I wanted to give it just some really, like, whimsical, magical vibes, but still kind of foresty. I added the well into the entrance, and then I can fast travel to my build super easily now. Again, struggling with getting things centered and how annoying it is to center things in this game. I really wanted to add that cone to the table because if you've been to California Adventure, they have, in the Cars Land area, they have a cone, like the cone motels, and you can order cone-shaped food from those cone motels. And one of the things that you can order is a drink in a traffic cone cup. And I actually have that cup. So I wanted to add it to the table so it was like that traffic cone cup, but it would not let me put it on the table, so I was very annoyed by that. Taking a picture with Mickey, who was running the check-in counter. Didn't know where to put that dang souvenir car. I love it so much, but it's so big. So I finally put it there. I'm not sure. The picnic area, I think I could still make better. So that might be something I go in to update later. Now I'm putting it down that gold path. Walking through again. Now we're going into moving all the flowers. And I'm not super thrilled with how I ended up decorating with the flowers. That may be another thing that I go in and update at some later point. But I had already spent so many hours on this build and I needed to get it finished. So that is what it is, and I can always update it later. I do want to make like the Mickey head in the flowers at some point, like they have at Disneyland. But that is a big project that I did not feel like doing just yet. Alright, so now for the tour, we're gonna go through and walk, starting from the entrance. I put up these trees to like block the view of the park essentially, so it's kind of like a surprise when you get up there. And then this entrance turned out super cute. There's Anna, she's working the ticket booth today. And I put like computers and a phone and the books. The books are like to kind of almost enact that they're like a pile of tickets or something. Or maybe maps. They're a pile of maps. Now we go in through the entrance, and I start over here to Woody's Carousel, walk through the line to Woody's Carousel. And it looks like they have a raccoon problem here at this park, but they're magical raccoons. And then for the teacup ride line, I put a food counter and trash can. So, you know, you could order some snackies while you're waiting in line for the teacups. Actually, that's a bad idea because then you'll vomit up your snackies. Then we go into the Pixar area. And we've got Stitch's rocket ship, like a little ride that you could ride. And then we've got a little lounging area. And all of the like arcade games that you can play and win prizes. Got another sitting down area here. Maybe if you don't want to go on the carousel, but the rest of your family's on the carousel, you can wait on that bench there. And of course, I'm walking around with my Incredi squirrel. This is the Cars ride area. I chose the Forest of Valor because it was one of the few areas that I hadn't decorated but had a nice open space. I felt like I didn't want it in the Glade of Trust because the Glade of Trust is a little too gloomy, and I wanted it to be a little bit more bright. There is another stall to buy like maybe churros or turkey legs or something from that stall. And then here we've got the Small World towers or pillars, and we'll just listen to their beautiful music for a second. Now here's that character meet and greet I was talking about. I love that cloud so much. I love that it makes it snow. I forgot I wanted to add more clouds, so I may have to go back and add more clouds. But yeah, that's where you sit to get your pictures with Elsa. And you've got that awesome ice fountain. Now we're gonna walk over to the picnic area. Again, this might be one that I update later on, but you've got like maybe a hot cocoa stand here, you've got a sink, got some more fun balloons, you got some veggies, and a little cart to maybe add like condiments to your whatever you're eating, and then we've got our souvenir cart. Hey, I'm wearing the things that they're selling, how cute. I want that waffle backpack in real life so bad. You have no idea how bad I want that waffle backpack. I don't know if it exists, but I should look it up and see if it does. It's probably a Loungefly thing. A Loungefly is way too expensive. And another little lounging area, this time in nature, so you can have just like a nice little nature relaxation moment. And then back to the center where we have our Figment topiary. And I just love that, just looking at in the distance, seeing the Ferris wheel. Well, now we're going in at night to kind of get a different feel for lighting. I did 2 different times of day. And that's it. If you liked this video, please give it a like, and I'll see you all in the next one. I hope you have a lovely, lovely day.